QGC, developer of the Queensland Curtis LNG project, is taking a big stride into the future of energy. It has embarked on a multi-billion-dollar project to convert natural gas from coal seams into liquefied natural gas that will be shipped around the world. QGC holds tenements over a wide area of southeast Queensland, which is rich in coal deposits. The coal contains big volumes of natural gas. The same sort of gas that feeds power stations, heats homes and runs industry. The first phase of the Queensland Curtis LNG project is based on gas wells being developed around Dalby, Chinchilla, Miles and Wandoan, west of Brisbane. A major 540-kilometre underground steel pipeline will take the gas from the gas fields to Curtis Island off Gladstone on the central Queensland coast, where QGC is building a liquefied natural gas plant with first phase capacity of 8.5 million tonnes a year. Careful management of environmental impact is critical with a project of this size. As part of the approval process, QGC produced a 37-volume document explaining how environmental impacts will be managed. The Queensland Curtis LNG project is subject to the most rigorous regulatory regime in the world, with more than 8,500 conditions attached to the project. One basic factor that makes this project unique is its location, in the farming areas of southeast and central Queensland. The Queensland Curtis LNG project is many-faceted. Spread over a vast area, it has many requirements and many associated social and environmental factors to manage. It all adds up to the need for careful consultation with the community, especially with landholders on whose properties QGC wants to explore, drill wells and build facilities. Overlaying the project's construction and other activities is QGC's commitment to health and safety. Safety on the job and off-site is the #1 priority. Strict adherence to all health, safety, security and environmental rules is required across the organisation. Contractors and staff must comply. By 2014, QGC will have drilled about 2,000 gas wells in southeastern Queensland and another 4,000 by 2025. Most coal seams within QGC's tenements are 500 to 1,000 metres deep, which is much deeper than aquifers used by farmers. The coal seams are discrete and discontinuous formations surrounded by rock that is virtually impermeable. When gas wells are brought into production, they are linked to the production system by what is known as gathering. This involves clearing an easement between the wells and major network pipelines and laying heavy-duty plastic pipes, about 30 centimetres in diameter, to carry gas and water. On grazing land, QGC uses new pipe-laying technology known as the spider plough to dig a trench, lay the pipelines and refill the trench in one step. The pipeline easement is then rehabilitated. As the gas is gathered from hundreds of individual wells, it feeds into field compression stations where it's compressed before being sent to bigger central processing plants for further compression and transport to Gladstone. Water is an important element in the coal seam gas industry. To extract gas from coal seams, the pressure must be reduced, and this is done by releasing water from the seams. Although the water is mostly salty, it's not wasted. It's collected at the surface and piped to big ponds that have double-layer linings to prevent leakage, before being treated by reverse osmosis and made available for beneficial use in the community. The main focus of QGC's construction in the gas fields is gas processing infrastructure. Field compression stations, of which more than 20 will be built in Phase 1 of the project, and 6 central processing plants, 4 of which will be built by 2014. The 42-inch steel pipeline linking the gas fields with Curtis Island has 2 major sections. a gas collection header stretching 190 kilometres across the gas fields to collect gas from central processing plants, and an export pipeline of about 350 kilometres starting near Wandoan and running to Gladstone. In all, the pipeline has about 46,000 lengths of pipe, each about 12 metres long and weighing, on average, about 5 tonnes. From the yards, pipes are taken out to the right-of-way and strung out ready for welding. After welding, the pipeline is lowered into the trench in lengths of up to 1 kilometre or more and buried with about 1 metre of cover. The right-of-way is then rehabilitated. A track will remain for inspection and maintenance. The pipeline's approach to the Narrows, where it will cross Gladstone Harbour to Curtis Island, is through wetlands and creeks, which requires special engineering techniques. Piles are screwed into the ground to provide the foundations for a platform that can be used for pipe laying. The platform will be removed when the pipeline is in place. And then there is the 2-train liquefaction plant and export facilities on Curtis Island. The plant will produce up to 8.5 million tonnes of liquefied natural gas a year. The 270-hectare Curtis Island site has been cleared and work is advanced on many of the complex components. 2 big structures on site are the liquefied natural gas storage tanks, which are taking shape rapidly. Modules for the liquefaction plants are being fabricated in Thailand and will be shipped to Curtis Island from 2012. The Curtis Island workforce will reach about 1,400 at its peak. Currently, many of the workers cross to the island by ferry each day. But QGC is building a modern camp to accommodate them on the island before construction reaches its peak. So that's the Queensland Curtis LNG project in summary. Work is proceeding rapidly on many fronts, so the pictures of the project will be very different in just a few months. But one thing will remain constant: the project commitment at all levels to health and safety. There will be no compromise.